My name is Kristin. I'm with ArtSphere, and I'm going to be teaching you today how to make your own musical instruments out of recyclables based on some of the cultural aspects of music from Puerto Rico. We will be starting with just a brief overview of all the different instruments that we'll be doing in this series. And I will play the instrument or talk about the instrument, and then I'll show you how to make each one, and then I'll go into a little bit of history. So we're going to start off with maracas, and maracas in Puerto Rico are made from the fruit of the jiquara tree. The fruit is dried out, becomes hard, it's very round, and then seeds are put in, or beans, and then a handle's added. So you can see that, and it sounds like this. Maracas, though, can be made out of other materials. They can have seeds on the outside that are connected with macrame. They could be painted, they could be carved, or they can also be made out of plastic. With ArtSphere, we're going to be making musical instruments, and the way I'll show you the different instruments, materials that we'll make them out of. So I'll start with 2 spoons and a plastic egg. So you can see our 2 spoons are connecting a plastic egg. And inside the plastic egg, we have paper clips. So we'll connect the egg, tape it together, and tape our spoons together, and there you have the maracas. This could be done with plastic silverware. This could be done with silverware that you're going to use and just temporarily put together. We use painter's tape to help make the instruments so that they can be disassembled and reused again. Another way to make a maraca is to use a medicine bottle or a vitamin bottle upside down, a straw, and again, paper clips. So our first instrument, maracas, you can see a couple different ways of doing it, and I have one more way of doing them. That's with a plastic bottle. You can just take a plastic bottle, you could put pebbles, you could put rice inside, you can decorate it. You can even add a handle to the bottom. So a great way to recycle is to make and reuse materials that you have, is take recyclables and make them into musical instruments. So what I'd like to do next is share screen and do a quick share of a PowerPoint presentation. You can make projects while we're working, and that's wonderful. And so we are looking now at Puerto Rico, which you can see the island of Puerto Rico in the center. Puerto Rico is in North America, which you can see on the left. That's on the lower right section here. And if you look over here, those group of islands are called the Caribbean. And the Caribbean, you can see a close-up of. And Puerto Rico is very, very close to the very end on this, over here on the right. We have lots more information about Puerto Rico on our website, which you can find out more about and investigate in our World Passport program on our website. Here is the flag of Puerto Rico. You can also download this on our website. We also would like to just sort of point out that the main inspiration for our musical instruments today is a special holiday tradition in Puerto Rico, which is called parranda, which is a party. And in that party, people of all ages go to people's houses and basically are do like Christmas caroling, but with these instruments that I've shared with you today. it's wonderful because the parties go on till very late, and it's a joyous time to celebrate Christmas with traditional songs, and also for people who are non-professional musicians as well as professional musicians to play together. So again, the musical instruments from Parandas, often the tambourine, the güiro, the maracas, the panderas, the palitos. More professional instruments that require more skills is the cuatro, the guitar or the guitarra, the trompeta, which is the trumpet, and the tambora, which is the Dominican drum. So hopefully right now you all are getting a chance to work with these. So again, a refresher, the maracas are made of the higuera tree. The tambourine has the metal paper clips. So it's that metal that has that ringing sound that jiggles. The palitos is another word for small sticks. They are hardwood sticks that you can substitute for other kinds of sticks. The cuatro originally had 4 strings. It's the violin-looking guitar. The guitarra or the guitar has that 8 shape, figure 8. The güiro is that hollow gourd with the notches. Panderos are sort of similar to the tambourine in that they're really small drums. They come in 3 different sizes. Actually come in 4 sizes, but 3 sizes are used for this caroling. And then there's the trompeta or trumpet, which is part of the brass family. And again, the Dominican drum, the tambora, which is the instrument, that larger drum that can be played on either side, has 2 drum heads and is often carried. So I have a little bit more details about these in our vocab list for you to see. And you can download a vocab list on our website. You can see here in our picture the instruments, but you can also see the Puerto Rican flag on the left. So the maracas were invented by the Tainos, which are the indigenous people of Puerto Rico in the 16th and 17th centuries. Maracas have a really long history, as far back as ancient Egypt, where they were made out of gourds. The Puerto Rican maracas are often filled with tiny pebbles, and nowadays many of those traditional materials are replaced with plastic. We have lots more instrument making resources on our website, online programs and videos, all for free. And feel free to reach out to us. Hopefully you've all learned how to make your own instruments today, thinking about a little bit about how you can control the sounds that your instrument makes. Also learn some new names for instruments, and also hopefully some other things from being with us today. And we have a survey. We have actually some in-person classes, and we would love for you to join us. Thank you. Have a great day. And my one last thing to share with you. Without music, life would be flat. Bye now.